Minecraft movie humiliates Snow White.
Place of fairness, but the queen. Change everything.
Take him away!
Your Majesty,
What did you say?
the people need some kindness.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
Move over, Disney princess. A bunch of pixelated blocks just knocked you off the throne. The Minecraft movie is obliterating Snow White at the box office. And it's so brutal, even the evil queen would say, "Yikes, that's gotta hurt." Meanwhile, Snow White star Rachel Zegler has gone quiet as a mouse, and the internet is losing it with jokes. Grab your popcorn and diamond sword, folks, because this tea is scalding. A video game movie humiliating Disney's fairest of them all? Believe it. Let's dig into how a blocky adventure humiliated a fairy tale flop and left its lead actress speechless. It's a Hollywood beatdown no one saw coming.
Ringing the bell, crispy and juicy, now you're having a snack. Ooh, super spicy, it's a lava attack.
The Minecraft movie came in like a wrecking ball and shattered every expectation in its path. Critics thought it might build a modest debut, maybe $70 to $90 million on opening weekend. But guess what? Steve and the Creepers had other plans. The film leveled up at the box office with a record-breaking $157 million domestic opening weekend, making it the biggest video game adaptation opening of all time, beating even Super Mario Bros. By the end of that first weekend, Minecraft had mined a global haul of over $300 million. Yes, you heard right, $300 million. Talk about digging for gold. This blockbuster blew past the Super Mario Bros. Movie's record by nearly $20 million, putting all of Hollywood on notice. And here's the kicker. It did all that despite mixed reviews and critics calling it underwhelming. But fans didn't care. They swarmed the theaters like creepers to a light source. Kids, nostalgic millennials, even parents who didn't know a pickaxe from a potato. The energy? Insane. Some theaters even had to bring in extra security because crowds got too hyped. The energy was electric.
Not a Minecraft expert? You might leave a little confused. But hey, welcome to the block party. Please remember, be kind, be respectful, and most of all, remember that popcorn buckets are not to be used as ender pearls.
Hollywood analysts were stunned. This was supposed to be a modest family film. Instead, it turned into a cultural phenomenon overnight. One analyst joked, "This is what happens when you leave the politics out of your film." In other words, Minecraft kept it fun and apolitical, and audiences rewarded it big time. While Disney was busy reimagining fairy tales, Warner Brothers was busy laughing all the way to the bank. With a $163 million North American weekend after the final counts, the industry is absolutely shook. A pixelated video game just outperformed many Marvel and Disney blockbusters. Ouch. Now let's talk about Disney's Snow White, or as the internet calls it, Snow Woke. This live-action remake led by Rachel Zegler didn't just bite the poison apple, it choked on it. After years of hype and controversy, it face-planted with a $42 million opening weekend. That's embarrassing, considering its $270 million budget. Weeks later, it barely scraped past $185 million worldwide. That's not a flop, that's career-ending. For comparison, Minecraft made more in 2 days than Snow White made in its entire run. By week 2, it was dropping like a rock. Over 1,200 screens dumped it to make room for newer hits, like Minecraft. Imagine being a Disney exec watching your billion-dollar princess brand get bulldozed by pixelated dirt. Online, jokes flew. Hi ho, it's off to flop we go. Critics piled on. One New York Times review called its mediocrity one of its biggest bummers. Memes exploded. Minecraft carrying Snow White's coffin, Mario high-fiving Steve while Snow sulks. It got dwarfed. Pun fully intended. The humiliation? Real. The internet? Ruthless. Disney? Shook.
Hello? I'd better go.
Where are you going?
Let's go! Search the forest. Find Snow White.
I'm gonna need your help.
Yippee-ki-yay!
Come on.
Now, into this fiasco enters Rachel Zegler, our Snow White herself. Rachel was famously outspoken before the film's release. She had opinions on everything from the original Snow White, 1937, so outdated, and the prince is a creep, she quipped, to real-world politics. She was, in her own words, fearless with her opinions. But fast forward to after Snow White bombed, and Rachel has gone completely MIA. The girl who couldn't stop spilling her opinions has suddenly turned into a wall of silence, and the internet noticed.
I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again. Like, I'm being so serious. I watched it once and then I went on the ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures. Doesn't sound like something a little kid would like. Was terrified of it. Never revisited Snow White again. So I watched it for the first time in probably 16.
You said you were bringing a modern edge to it on stage. What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
Not gonna be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and the leader that her late father.
Fans and critics are clowning Rachel online for ghosting when things went south. This is the same actress who once told haters to get over it, as she refused to be muzzled. She criticized the 1937 cartoon for focusing on a guy who literally stalks her. Weird, and preached how her Snow White is all about empowerment. She even added her own political messages while promoting the film, famously tweeting, "And always remember Free Palestine," alongside the Snow White teaser. That tweet alone sparked major drama behind the scenes. Reportedly, Disney execs freaked out and the Snow White producer flew to New York to tell her to tone it down. Rachel said nope, not deleting it. She was on a roll, making it clear she would speak her mind. But oh, how the tables have turned. Since the movie's release flopped, Rachel has been quieter than Sleepy the Dwarf on his day off. Not a peep on Twitter or Instagram. No fiery comebacks. No, I told you so. Nothing. It's like she went to sleep in that glass coffin. Social media-wise, some are joking that Disney must have given her the poison apple of PR. No more talking, dear. In fact, rumor has it Disney higher-ups did step in after her last controversy, her explosive rant about a certain election, and effectively muzzled her. One day she was posting daily activist messages, the next day, radio silence. The contrast is wild. On forums and comment sections, people are saying things like, "Where's that confidence now, girl?" And "Mirror, mirror on the wall, why is our Snow White not tweeting at all?" The snark is off the charts. Some fans, or haters, even nicknamed her Silent Snow White. There's a viral meme of Rachel Snow White looking at an iPhone with the caption, "When you want to tweet, but Disney took your phone." In short, the internet is having a field day roasting Rachel's disappearing act. It's the ultimate irony. She wouldn't stay quiet before, and now she won't speak up when everyone's watching. If you listen closely, you can hear the chaos in Hollywood right now. Executives are scrambling to explain Snow White's failure without admitting they goofed. The media spin machine is set to maximum. And oh boy, the takes are spicy, messy, and kinda hilarious. Let's break down the reactions with some sarcasm, shall we?
Rachel Zegler and her behavior. And if it was just one comment, it probably would have been forgotten by now.
Disney execs and insiders. A juicy Variety report says anonymous execs are blaming Rachel Zegler for Snow White's flop. The $270 million mess? Apparently, it's all because she tweeted about human rights and called the 1937 film cringe. Jonah Platt, son of the producer, even blasted her in an Instagram rant for dragging her personal politics into the press tour. Ouch. Word is, Disney now regrets letting her speak freely. It's scapegoat season, folks. Classic Hollywood. The woke backlash crew. Meanwhile, the anti-woke crowd is celebrating. Get woke, go broke, they cheer, claiming Snow White became a no-prince, girl boss lecturer, while Minecraft gave fans what they wanted: fun. One blogger jokes, maybe if Snow White spent less time virtue signaling and more time whistling with dwarfs, oof. To them, Minecraft's success is poetic justice, and the sarcasm is flying like arrows. Defenders of Rachel. Not everyone's piling on. Some media voices are saying, hey, it's not all on Rachel. A Refinery29 op-ed called her a scapegoat, pointing out Disney's live-action remakes have been flopping anyway. Online haters turned her into the villain du jour, calling her narcissistic for standing by her beliefs. Defenders argue it's unfair to expect a young Latina actress to stay silent and grateful when she was literally cast to modernize the role. The movie failed because it was bad, not because Rachel has armpit hair or opinions. Yes, trolls actually blamed her body hair. You can't make this stuff up. Cue the sarcasm. Sure, blame the arm fuzz for your $200 million bomb. Hollywood at large. Studios are now asking, how did we lose to Minecraft? Boardrooms are panicking. Word is, Disney's rewriting their PR rules. Insiders call it the Zegler memo. Translation? Less freedom, more damage control. Meanwhile, Warner Bros. Is celebrating. Hollywood serving schadenfreude with a side of PR panic. The sarcasm online is nuclear. Minecraft buries Snow White headlines are everywhere. Jokes say Disney's next trailer will brag 100% less actress commentary, and creepers should dance on Snow White's grave in the DVD extras. So, where does this wild saga leave us? Rachel Zegler has effectively vanished from the conversation, and that silence is deafening. Just months ago, she was everywhere. Red carpets, interviews, Twitter clapbacks. Now, it's like she vanished. Hollywood's buzzing. Will she speak on Minecraft versus Snow White, or keep laying low? It's a dramatic fall for someone once dubbed Disney's next big princess. The vibe has flipped. Rachel was the face of a modern Snow White, and now Disney seems to be quietly backing away. Some gossip even claims Disney backstabbed her, allegedly reducing her promo presence. She's not cancelled, she's still got West Side Story and Hunger Games in her corner, but this, it's a career crossroads. Whatever she does next, apology, rebrand, clapback, you know the internet will be watching. Meanwhile, Minecraft keeps cashing in, likely teeing up a sequel. One's thriving, one's tanking. This isn't just about two movies. It's fan trust, media spin, and poetic justice. The loudest voice now silent, the unlikely underdog stealing the crown? That's a plot twist even Disney couldn't write. In the end, the Minecraft movie didn't just humiliate Snow White, it exposed a whole lot about Hollywood's new reality. Audiences want fun, not lectures, authenticity, not spin. And as for our modern Snow White, Rachel Zegler, for now, she remains silently ever after. Stay tuned, because in Hollywood, there are always new chapters, and you can bet this saga isn't the end.